take this up to about the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins to throw it. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 22 yards there, first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Yeah, throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Vikings hit 7-3 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Ronnie Perkins from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now Cousins. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Boy's a dog, man.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Cousins now. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Wow, my kicker's too good.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think on Sunday, if that lady say yeah or whatever, you go down.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And grab the my dressers. Dress out of my room.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that cause you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, Forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An extra quarter comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Cousins gives way to Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize
I'm back, bro. Thanks.
Go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. The kick by Joseph is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
Still going past the 30. And how about that return?
That
He's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones being chased out left. And that's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one. Ended up as a touchdown.
I think for sure we lock shit the fuck down.
Huddling up and trying to figure out a
Put
big
one
play
wrong
here on
defense.
3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Jones. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon in charge.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Well, Pat was coming up this way, or she just came with the $8. She just woke up and said, I'm going to drive an hour and 20 minutes. She's here early as shit. Stop fucking sleep at the house.
Second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Seen a post that said, I think you won't drive an hour for more than an hour from Coochie. So what y'all doing that you drive an hour and 20 minutes at 7 in the morning? I bought my clicks. You and Natalie? You really just getting $8? That's crazy. I turned the corner. I keep forgetting, but not no more. But the first house that you see is not our house with all the cars in it. I was like, who the fuck is over there? Like, yeah, we just shit that motherfucker. I ain't recognize none of the cars. So I thought it was like a landlord. Okay, he was shooting texting.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time.
Let's go.
The game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Complete, Smith has it. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On second down, Cook. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to John Ross. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
First down. Here's Cousins. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
Play with my fucking safety.
Picked off by Harrison Smith, and a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and try to make positives moving forward.
That's my fault. That's slow-ass pass.
Starts the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Stop damn these wide receivers.
Slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage or make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he's got room. Touchdown, Vikings.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They did a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I really like this house.
Pats at the line, ready to go.
We like it.
Offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles.
What does that mean? You don't really like it?
Through the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is
it's all right in comparison to what? I think this might be. And I remember I didn't even see it before. Outside of the house near your aunt and whatchamacallit house with the office upstairs might be the best one.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle. Make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit.
But you know, the house had this potential. Was the James house had this potential. This is more upside down. I think it's smaller. So. Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah.
And he's going to be intercepted for
this house bigger than James' house, I think.
And he'll take it across midfield and down.
Look at the basement. Match the basement. Backyard. His yard was bigger. But his first floor, remember, he ain't on the second floor. His first floor was about the size of the first floor. He had to take the garage and make a laundry room.
Because now his head coach, his offensive
remember?
Coaches, they have to evaluate
kitchen dining room, and kitchen dining room, sitting area.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
This living room bigger than that living room for sure.
They'll try the wide side.
Good block.
And
shit, man, just walk these niggas down.
At the 36. 103 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Horrible
Devin
pass.
McCourty picks it off. And the Pats will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now Jones on 1st down. He completes it to Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. With Harris out of the shotgun. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up
Get in there.
Down there, but
Get in there.
They have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Boys.
Going on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Jones now on 3rd down. Going deep here for Parker.
Get the ball out.
15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that's going to be
that's even a pick. That's even a pick.
Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this time.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down. He gets maybe 3.
The call, still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time on the clock.
Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15,
long
13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. He takes it across for the touchdown. And they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of...
Good game, bro.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. Count them down, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things.
Oh, get the fumble.
Not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Jones looking around. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for New England, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
Game time.